want to introduce your muscles to weight training slowly. Okay, so now it's a new year, and many of you, especially the men over 50, you're looking to set out and to do something different in your life. You're looking to get into the gym. You're wanting to take on the challenge of maybe losing some pounds. Most of you most likely are wanting to put on some muscle, and you're wanting to just change the way you look, change the way you feel, and you want to change the way other people see you. And there's nothing wrong with any of those things. But oftentimes, there's one problem that I see with guys that suddenly get gung-ho about fitness. And that is they go too fast. And that can be a problem for you. So what I want to tell you here is that you need to be careful in your journey of weightlifting, because you don't want this to be a short-term thing. Hopefully, most of you guys are going to take on this long-term. So you're going to want to take care of your body. Please take it from someone who has lived through it. I've lived through the experiences of pain. I've lived through missing gym time because I've either hurt a back or pulled something or caused something to get inflamed unnecessarily. And so you need to be careful about that. And so what I want to tell you is always start slow. And I know you're going to feel when you go in the gym, you're going to feel good your first few weeks, a couple weeks, your first few days. You're going to feel good and you're going to feel excited and you're going to feel like you have all the strength in the world and you can take this thing on full blast ahead. But that's a mistake. What I'm going to recommend that you do is start your workout very slow. On your first week of exercising, your workout sessions per muscle group should only be just a few minutes, okay? So your total workout session for a day, probably only about 25 or 30 minutes. Go in and do maybe one warm-up set and then a couple of working sets and then move on to the next exercise, okay? Don't spend half of your workout drilling and just hammering your biceps or your triceps or your chest or whatever muscle group you're doing. That's a mistake. Your body's going to get sore. Your muscles are going to be extremely sore. You're going to feel okay at the moment, but something's going to happen after this called delayed onset muscle soreness. And if you go too hard, you're going to set yourself back right out of the gate. Be careful about that, okay? Now, what I want to also tell you is build yourself up as you go. So once the soreness has gotten much better and you feel good and you're recovering well, then you're going to want to add at that point to what you're doing, okay? But here's the thing. Don't go jump on weights and just try to lift really, really heavy. All you're wanting to do, and this is the whole point of my video to tell you this, all you're wanting to do is slowly introduce your muscles to something they've never met before or they don't remember meeting because it's been so long. And that's weightlifting, okay? And so you want to introduce your muscles to weight training slowly. So give them a little something. I don't recommend failure, so don't push it to the last bit that you can do on any exercise. So don't worry about failure in the first week or two, okay? You're just introducing all of the muscle groups to working out. Once you have introduced them to working out, then you can gradually build them up. You don't want to overload your muscles and give them too much at the beginning. And then I also want to tell you, please don't run around trying to do 100 different exercises. When you first start out, just go in the gym, find a couple of exercises per muscle group that you're working, and do as I've told you with a couple of sets, 2 or 3 sets, until you build your way up. It's very important that you know these things because this is going to help you and this is going to keep you making progress, and it's going to also get your body ready to grow right out of the gate and not set you back. And do not be afraid to have those recovery days. Do not be afraid to take off. So many guys are so scared that they're going to miss a day of working out. You're going to be fine. Your body after 50 especially needs recovery. So give your muscles plenty of recovery time and drink all kinds of water. Water is key. Okay, guys? All right. Thanks for stopping by Fit After 50. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Go get fit.